Hey, we get this one. Nice. All three other players in the 200s, which is fine. I have my settings where they are, and I accept this. Like, No Wonders has so much Arc Nova content out there on YouTube, and I've watched very little of it in the last few months. So, that's kind of on me. Oh my god, these minor improvements. Oh my god, Forest Reviewer. Draft 8 when it feels like Draft 10. Oh boy. Join you in the Beyond the Sun streets? I don't have the bandwidth for another game right now. I have other things on my list. Sorry, Rainier. But you're also getting pretty heavy on the length of game? Yeah. That's true, Brindlin. I was already trying to do that, though. You'll only play Arc Nova on VGA. Nice, yeah. How about Can't Stop? Can't Stop, excellent for its time. Excellent value per minute. Okay. Two great fencing miners. Beer Stall. I love Beer Stall so much. I love Beer Stall so frickin' much. ATA, Organic Farmer, Ebonist. We are in the 4th seat, which is a little unfortunate. We can't really expect to get Forest Reviewer out round 1. Am I passing Field Fences? Beer Stall's so amazing. Field Fences is so amazing. The thing is, with these two in the game, that does actually make regular fencing easier, right? You would hope so. Seeing Pellet Press makes me think I've made mistakes, but then seeing Young Farmer makes me think I didn't make a mistake, but also Champion Breeder makes me think I made a mistake. This draft is hot. This draft is real hot. I'm just, like, not even talking about Beneficiary right now. Oh my god. Feels kind of crazy to pass on Champion Breeder, but getting this Young Farmer for the Beer Stall, not needing Pellet Press to feed here. Pellet Press is a little awkward. I mean, obviously with Forest Reviewer it's super worth it, but I don't know, Beer Stall Young Farmer feels like it solves all the feeding already, and I want to live in that world. Is Seed Pellets really the best miner for me here? I have doubts about granging. Whatever. I'll get back when I get back. I'm not picking this, but I'm just trying to remember what exact fishing card I've seen. I feel like I saw a couple and promptly forgot what they were. Well, there's other fishing cards in here. That's what I'll conclude. Brilliant stuff from me. This draft feels a little too good to be a night school draft. Packaging artist Young Farmer means you can do So Bake on Major instead of playing an improvement. That's very funny. I don't need bakes. Clearing Spade could be good here. It might be overkill. I mean, it's probably overkill. German Heath should be better in a Trellis game, I think. Alright, where are the stable builders? Did I see stable builders? There was something with stables. What was it? Oh, well, it's just my freaking beer stall. That's what it is. So I don't actually want to return stables unless I can build them back. And this is pack 4. Meaning if someone had Carpenter's Axe or something like that, they would have taken sample stable. Yeah, I don't think this is a sample stable game for me. So it's Field Cultivator or Winter Caretaker. I don't have a veggie source. There was that wholesale market. I think the miner's probably Rocky Terrain. The food issue is probably not an issue this game. Which is good, but, I don't think I saw other veggie sources that I like enough. Foreign Aid came back. Animal Tamer's Apprentice came back. Organic Farmer came back. I think I take Foreign Aid. Is that crazy? When am I ever needing that food? Am I taking Pig Swill? Organic has to be good here. I'm gonna have unfenced stables for a long time, solve my feeding, and then I fence the stables and I don't have that many animals. My hesitation is passing a Foreign Aid to trellis/field fences. Do I need to hesitate about that? Maybe. There's the wholesale market I was hoping would come back, so I think I just have to take it. I am not confident I'll get to 6 fields. And then Reno Prepper is fine. Dairy Crier I feel like I don't need. With organic German Heath. And if someone else Dairy Cries, I should have capacity for sheep. Hey Sid, yeah, I picked it over field fences and trellis. So, you know, really testing how good it is, but... yeah, I don't think I'm far off if I'm off. Clearing Spade should be good here, though, again, this is like... I'm way overkill on my grain here, which, you know, is not a bad thing. Sure. I don't know how I'd ever play this merchant, but I don't know how I'd play the packaging artist either. Right, exactly. It really just... my food's done. And I found a young farmer. Like, this, my food is over. My food problems are over. And then Rocky Terrain is free. Winter Caretaker veggies are free. Expensive Ock is free. Major round 1. And I assume we'll start seeing some very good cards come out pretty early. Yeah, this deck archetype is really something that I learned how to do based on Revised. It's something that Gray has always been excellent at, and took me a lot longer to learn. I won't claim to be as good, but... Brindlin, you were in a game where someone hit 12-point beer table. Good for them. Yeah, the tempo is always an issue. We have a clay pit owner and a night school student. Round 1 night school student is a choice. And I'm not sure it's a good one. 3-wood plow is our ideal round 1 here. If we don't get plow, we can just start. Yeah, night school round 1, like, it's gonna take a couple of rounds before it does anything. On the other hand, I don't hate it. I would probably rather take Reedstone and just try to play Night School as second move round 2 or free round 3, something like that. We have a Cherry Orchard for Flaming Pile. Please take 2 wood so I can plow it up. Thank you. We're plowing it up. We do want to play Forest Reviewer and Young Farmer. Flaming Pile on 2 Reed. And Ock. Okay. Chairman. Well, that's unfortunate, Young Farmer. I did forget about Chairman existing in this draft. Making start better while I want to be having enough minors to play on major minor for sows is not ideal. I think I'm supposed to play Forest Reviewer before Young Farmer here. It should be pretty easy to proc Forest Reviewer this round. And if someone else is doing it, I can plow. But after Chairman, I'm expecting start for Bill Surley. Oh no! Wow! Amazing. Generous. The best. Alright, these first 2 plows coming without stone is fine. The Rocky Terrain is for after my food is super duper cleared out. Canoe for S33. 33, 88, 620. And I have a fun little foreign aid to play on Major Minor to proc Young Farmer the first time. Obviously, foreign aid is a little dangerous because of fencing and renovating and such. Yes, we are causing field doctor alert among our opponents. Room parts are right there. We're all on 1 Ock, actually, so this is the wrong Ock space, and this is the correct Ock space. I don't really know what Ock I would possibly... I could play Winter Caretaker. That would actually be pretty reasonable. Bill is a hero, yes. Bill is the paid actor of the day, clearly. Oh, Flaming Pile, also paid actor, confirmed. God, Forest Reviewer is so good. Foreign aid, so has to be perfect here. Obviously, clearing Spade would be fun. But, you know, the room parts throughout the game shouldn't be too difficult with Forest Reviewer, Reno Prepper. Three wood is really hot. Six clay would be pretty cool. Oh, we got a Swagman for Bill Surly. There is really a lack of wood in this early game, and getting the 6 clay just makes me want to build in clay. Like, can I possibly get 4 clay second action here? Obviously taking the clay threatens a cookery, which puts S33 into fireplace mode. They are loading up on food here. They didn't take a second read action to threaten first room. And my action, well, still kind of expect Bill Surly to take Grove here. Yeah. Alright, well, look, if my opponents are going to take 2 wood every single round, 3 wood round 1 starts to feel like a steal. And I'm just picking up room parts of other varieties while not needing a read action ever in my life. Like, that feels good. Pellet Press would be hilariously good this game too, but I mean, with this grain setup I'm going to have, Beer Stall's just going to be completely ridiculous too. And we would like to get Reno Prepper out, but we're not married to that. It is early grow. So we will see probably a read move for S33, a build move for Bill Surly. Oh, this is the dream for sure, Civ. This is the dream for sure. So that means this probably goes reed, 3 wood, reed or reedstone or fish. Probably 3 wood, but I mean, if something else, that would be even better for me. Build. Though, yeah, and Bill Surly doesn't need to start build. Even though they have Swagman, they can just grain build. And we do see a 3 read move for S33. My dream round this round is probably 3 wood into Reno Prepper, but yeah, Flaming Pile was just so likely to take the 3 wood there. It is a premium action at this point in the game, with 2 wood being taken that aggressively. We do indeed get the green into build here for Bill Surly. Yeah, with wood being as tight as it is, and I do want to get stables out, obviously, for the stall, for the beer stall. I might be taking 2 wood, but the purpose of the 2 wood would be the second stable. We have a house artist. Why did you take 3 reed? That's crazy. Yep, fireplace and buttons on both bottom feedings. It makes you think there's like a grocer or lover or guest room or some other big food sink, but the only one that is really possible of those is guest room, because house artist is the first Ock pick for them. Reedstone for Bill Surly, having well parts, but it could be a variety of reasons. So I could start for 4 wood. I'm happy enough if I just build in round 7. Start comes with food. I do want to play beer stall, but I could just do that on major and sow a grain. I have enough miners to play fairly soon that I don't think I mind playing a beer stall here. And I think the efficiency of the 4 wood action is good enough. Please be Reno. Yay! So now I'm threatening a wood room, but I think if my opponents read between the lines, and it's not that hard to figure out, but I do want Reno here, and to just build in clay and build stables. S33 is taking the sheep. Good move. Well, now I can grow next round if I build without stables. And I mean, that's probably just not worth it. It's probably just better to do the thing I need to. Bill Surly growing before they need to. Is there a 3-Ock miner? There is. Preparing Loam Pit second action, the reason for the first action grow. My game is just too smooth building room stables next round. I don't need any of those. I could play Clubhouse here. Rocky Terrain is probably the better choice. Flaming Pile only gets to build ahead of me, and that would be really bad. But that only happens if S33 takes start here. And that seems a little wild compared to Traveling or Forest or Cops. Canoe is the problem. Canoe is absolutely a problem. They spent 2 wood on that thing. Yeah, taking Cops just encourages Flaming Pile to start for 6. They're gonna build instead. That's fair, I guess, but also encourages Flaming Pile to start for 6. Master Workman. Wood on Major, Clay on Sheep, Reed on Sobake, Stone on Fences. Wood on Major seems by far the best out of those. And Bill Surly... I'm just getting 6 wood? Into build second action? Are people just... No. Flaming Pile's definitely doing something to block that here, right? Or is Flaming Pile gonna fish? No, they're gonna start for 6. Okay. And get the Chairman. Things make a little more sense now. Sack cart. Reno Prepper in this situation should still be excellent. And I am extra encouraged to build in clay because Loam Pit is in the game, possibly adding a good amount of clay. It has added 3 already, which, you know, is obviously not everything, but it's something. If I get 4 wood, I'll take it, but I doubt it. The build feels pretty safe. I think Bill Surly probably ends up with the well. I do get 2 stone when I build. And I could try for a double build, but I think that's, like, wrong with Flaming Pile's situation being what it is. Reedstone feels very weak when I have Rocky Terrain, Reno Prepper, Forest Reviewer. It feels like a third of an action or something. That's just feeling, not reality necessarily. I could just take Grove. get that 4th stable down. And I could grain major so. And by major, I mean clubhouse. Building pottery doesn't feel very good either. So I'm just plowing. This is dumb. I'll plow next action. There's not enough of a chance someone gets in my way. What is my stupid farm arrangement? Surely I won't regret my stables looking like that. Yeah, there was no point in risking the feeding in case someone wanted to get spicy. And the odds I get plowback are just really high. Trellis from S33, not field fences. So Flaming Pile has field fences. Stable placement is impossible. Fact. Beneficiary for Flaming Pile, nice. Let's see what they got. They're gonna fish first. That's fair. Bill Surley's going to Reedstone. They do need to feed still. And I am, like, totally fine killing off a bunch of my early grain because Seed Pellets and Winter Caretaker and Young Farmer are just gonna, like, get it all back at such ridiculous rates. Clearing Spade if needed. Like, there's gonna be no problems here in maxing grain. I hope. I do expect Bill Surley to Clay Oven. Oh, Basket Weaver. That's an early pick Basket Weaver, early pick Clay Pit Owner. I don't think I saw the Plowman, and I think I might have seen the others in this game. Get a recount for a Wood Clay, that's fine. And Bill Surley, I think, is just in Clay Oven land. I don't really see what else they're doing here. Pottery, maybe, is better. They do go for pottery. Yeah, we didn't get Forest Reviewer, Basket Weaver. It's too bad. Alright, we still have a grow guaranteed here, because Flaming Pile and Bill Surley didn't build. We are moderately blessed by that sequencing. 3 wood is definitely premium right now. 4 clay. also good. But, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, Clubhouse I just don't feel inclined to play right now. Woohoo, beer stall. Going this wood negative is, of course, riskier when you play Foreign Aid. First action, major, minor, plus wood. Hearth. Yeah, okay. First action, room. Why? You do not need to do this. There is no reason you need to do this first action, right? Why are you putting pressure on me? Yeah. I'm not really convinced I need Clubhouse at all. Right now it costs me room parts. Like, were you hoping I wasn't paying attention or something? Like, take 3 wood for yourself or something. Forest Reviewers should just continue to be absolutely amazing this game with the wood being as ridiculous as it is. There really is no wood addition as far as I can tell besides Master Workmen. And Field Fences might save 2 or 3 wood, but that player has no plows right now. Maybe they weren't paying attention, yeah. 3 wood gone. I could take the clay. I can't major minor. So I guess I'm just taking clay. 2 wood's not terrible. Everyone else looks like they want to build wood rooms. That's wild. I could play Winter Caretaker. That would be pretty reasonable. I wonder if this is a start for, like... Oh, no, they're gonna start build because they build on traveling. Duh. Never mind. So we'll see if Bill Surly room blocks on traveling here. Nope, they don't. They're just playing Lieutenant General. First action build. Don't block traveling. Don't take traveling. Sorry, what? Yo? Huh? They got the next level reads, indeed, WWE. Jeez. And somehow Flaming Pile has the well tempo now. Bill Surly's just growing first action, because family actions first action is apparently just what you do. It's just what you do. 5 clay looks amazing. The 3 wood looks absolutely necessary. I don't see a world where I get the well here, but I don't super duper need the so right now. I do want it, but there's just no way I can pass on the 3 wood. All the wood in this game is going into a hole right here. Like, this is going to be a double build, and it's ridiculous. Makes me think there's a wood slide hammer hiding, but they've got the 3+2 rooms. Also, I am threatening build. There's a lot of stuff I'm threatening here. Flaming Pile is Reno well. Maybe. They might be Reno not well to get a stone house fast. It is the well. I am definitely fine building stone oven for points on my next move here. Though Bill Surly could build clay oven, and I do have alternatives. Getting wage passed to me is nice. Just to have more stuff to play on major, minor, / grow is really helpful. But yeah, ideally, I get to do major here, and then if S33 doesn't start, I will build. Or rather, if Flaming or Bill Surly starts, S33 doesn't, then I'll build. Bill Surly is a little short on food. No, not short on food with pottery. So they could do a variety of things here. Plow and sow seems very reasonable for them. But I'm assuming they've got things I haven't seen and care about. Because they are, well, they've been sequencing different than how I would this whole game. They do have a Plowman field coming next round, so they do probably want a food move still. Yeah, there's a lot of things that this move could be. S33 building... Spending 15 wood on rooms is a lot. I expect that will be a regret pretty soon. 2 wood for Bill Surly. That is not what I expected, but, you know. It's a move. This is just for points. This seed pellets is good here. You thought I had grain problems. Hopefully you didn't actually think I had grain problems. Alright, let's see if we get a start from Flaming Pile or Bill Surly here. I mean, they both seem like they're busy taking food. I'm fine playing Winter Caretaker. And just trying to get a double build in clay. Oh, nope. Gotta get that hand plow out. Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate it. Dare I build the 4th stable here? If I had a 4th grain this harvest, I might. But the wood situation right now is so precarious. Flex on him? I think flexing will just give me bigger chances of losing the game. We have an Ebonist here? Oh my god. The wood in this game is tragic. They do need a food. They absolutely need the food. I guess if the wood continues to be tragic, then... as we enjoy the 3 grain to 15 food conversion. Yeah, and so other people being short on wood. The only other person with wood right now has field fences, we presume. So the fence blockage from the Foreign Age should not be a big issue, I don't think. I will prioritize 3 wood in upcoming rounds. This round is grow. Also, imagine getting 3 wood. Other people are now realizing, maybe, how bad the wood situation is. I'm not completely sure I should be playing Wage there. Hey, Spade, just finishing. Yeah, I've had some bummer tree guard from opponents' games recently. I think I am also increasingly on team let's trash tree guard. I think this field here was probably a mistake. Not a big one, but still a mistake. 6 fences from Flaming Pile. That's fine. Definitely gives even more credence to them having field fences. You're gonna end with 66. Yikes. Yeah, that's big. Alright, so I could play German Heath. I could take 4 clay. I could take 2 wood. I don't think I need the sheep right now. I'm the least certain I'm getting the 4 clay back, with Flaming Pile being 4 clay short of a room. And again, not really sure that's what they need right now or are really looking for. There goes the German Heath opportunity. Oh no. Last action 2 wood is just fine. I don't have last action of the round, so I can't even try to start for 4. And I should consider a very low fence game. Alright, well, the decision has gotten easier of what this action should be. Start for 3 wood incoming. I guess it's possible. Start for grow. First action. Oh, Rod Collection. Oh boy. How many would get placed on Rod Collection this game? Flaming Pile just taking some sheep for food. Sensible. Flaming Pile wants some plows to get this field fences going. Bill Surly taking some loam. Fine with me. I assume this round starts 3 wood plow. Over, under 2. Yeah, we don't know. We have no way of knowing. I may first action 2 wood here. Assuming plow is gone. Oh no, it's major. They have a lot of majors. Plow is still gone. Draft 10 wood can be much tighter. I mean, I don't know the numbers on it. I assume it's harder to have a draft that has no wood adders that people will take in draft 10 by a significant margin, because that's what it feels like. These games are still kind of rare, but they do actually happen in draft 8, which is, I think, a nice change of pace. There's some draft 10 games where wood is really tight. It's just really rare. Like, they're rare enough here, right? So Reed for Flaming Pile, with one of the sows being onto Cherry Orchard, which will come off at the last harvest for a free veg. Bill Surly going to Loam Pit again. Alright, I do want to build at some point, but it doesn't need to be right now. On the other hand, what am I doing? Starting for 3 wood? That's kind of crazy, because S33 has 2 empty rooms right now. Maybe I am start for 3 wood here. That's crazy. That's very crazy. Start for 3 wood and let S33 grow? That's ridiculous. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever considered. Just Joinery. Joinery's terrible this game. I guess I'm just awking. The insanity of my opponents, and definitely not my own insanity. Couldn't possibly be my own insanity at fault here. Wage gets to Flaming Pile. I guess it's only a 4-food wage for them. It's not something ridiculous. With Trellis out there, and they're one of the 3 players who would like pigs this game, the German Heath should definitely pop off for a few sheep. Wage just gets played again, goes around the table. I have not spent wood on spurious things. I think that is for sure. I have used all 3 of my stables as empty stables. Luminous empty, even though we're playing blue. Instead of Wage, it's Sourdough. And Bill Surly somewhat approaches Clayroom parts, but then builds a fireplace. Sure. Is this a bad clay pit owner? Not really. I just want someone else to have a bad clay pit owner game because I did that one time. Okay, I could take veg or an animal here. I probably want a beer stall maximum one more time. So, animal doesn't... Well, I could take a single cow. Single cow doesn't hurt. Have it live at home. I have a move after this too, though. That move might... Oh, no, it's build. It's build. I figured it out. Build plus 2 stone. U-house. Yeah, if I can just fence 11 this game, I would be happy enough with that. But there are only 3 more chances for me to fence this game. They're all on this space. Same goes for renovating, but renovating, you know, I've been prepared. What if I get past Zigzag Harrow? The tragedy. The potential tragedy that would be. I only have 32 food right now. I only have 24 food right now. I'm gonna go all the way down to 22 food. Beer stall. No regrets. Even though Field Fences is probably a lot better this game. Is it though? I don't know. The amount of food being completely free here, even in a game where wood's been ridiculously tight and plows have been less tight. I didn't think I'd get foreign aid back, necessarily. If I knew I was getting foreign aid back, I might have taken Field Fences. But my food is just hilariously good here, right? A plow gives me a 5th stone. Forest Reviewer will absolutely give me a read this round. I have no concerns about renovating on time. Maybe I should, but... Kinda hard to see that happening with S33 having no stone and 3 Reno Majors still available. Cultivation flips, which is good for me relatively, given that I have action advantage in this late game. Alright, 3 wood gone. No excuse to not grow now. 3 wood was a very reasonable excuse to not grow. Nada. I don't need this clearing spade. I'll take 2 wood or plow next move. If I get 2 wood, I might just fence 7 and call it a day on fencing. It wouldn't be ideal, but... Again, you're all seeing the wood in this game be an abject disaster for pretty much everyone. In before Flaming Pile plays a wood carrier that they can't have because their first 2 picks were Clay Pit Owner, Basket Weaver. This freaking card, man, this card. Yeah, and it has been a very bad night school game. Pouring one out for the night school student. But that's something we definitely observed in the draft. Stables are in the wrong place. How will I build 3 more clay rooms? We're not talking about that. Okay, so I didn't get 2 wood. And it's probably correct that I didn't get 2 wood, but yikes. 2 pigs and a sheep looks really good right now. Lieutenant General seems worse. I think Lieutenant General's fine either way. You don't think it's great in Draft 10? I agree it's not great in Draft 10. I do think it's probably fine in 8. Alright, the kind of sad question, do I consider fencing 4 this round? New quest, win without fencing? We don't do that here. We don't do that in these parts. I do want to make sure I have a major minor to play on major minor so I can proc young farmer one more time. I guess this wage is close to making its way back around. And I wouldn't mind having one more wage for winter caretaker reasons. My points look good right now. I have my stone reno mostly figured out. And I don't have fences, and my crops are far from what I expect them to end at. I wonder if I take 1 wood this round. Should I just reno now, even though rocky terrain is where I want to get my stone from? I mean, I hope Bill Surly renos, but maybe I should just be ready to reno now. I have enough actions to survive some pretty rough situation here. Hey, Dr. Bois, I think we are. Alright, this move is a little silly. But I am just gonna get Reno out of the way. If Bill Surly doesn't. I have enough moves to throw around. And this saves me a food when I plow. And is 2 tiebreaker resources, because I'm not buying this joinery. Or at least I'm not expecting to. Maybe something crazy happens in round 14 and I don't need to. But yeah, I'm just gonna Reno here. to get that out of the way. Fencing is already being pretty tight. Five people already fed, wrong color. Alright, we get to go last. Fencing 4 looking more and more like a real possibility here. Pigswill Trellis is the non-bow of all time. Why not play Clubhouse? No comment. The alternative to fencing is start. 3 wood is too risky here. Feels like a bit of a ridiculous statement to make, but here we are. We could see start field fences for Flaming Pile. They're going to elect to plow first. I assume Bill Surly takes 3 wood, but we'll see. Lots of things could be happening. No, they're going to start. Bill Surly has been a hero this game. We do not want to risk getting fence blocked, though. Because we only have the one fencing space, so for whatever reason, if Bill Surly wants to run a major next round, we can just get screwed. And I don't like how that sounds. Do expect S33 to take 2 wood here, or 3 wood rather. Nope. Cows. Okay. Well, Flaming Pile getting 3 wood is amazing for them. I guess they only need 2. Or, I don't know, their 2 wood when they get a harvest is being weird. They probably just want to reno field fences. They're going to have extra wood at the end. This is the sad part about building stables earlier and generally this draft, or this game being so wood poor. I don't really know what to do about it, though. I can still take wood on the board and fence again. We're also approaching build a stone room here. Luminous 3 rooms, Luminous 3 rooms arrangement. We can't plow so because foreign aid. I'm gonna say this is 2 moves for 3 points. Is that ridiculous? Maybe. Who am I concerned about beating me? I don't know. I don't know. I do need another so for points reasons. Which means I can't really lose major minor next round. Can't really afford to do that. It does look like everyone's going to be able to spend all their wood on fences, except for those, like, 2 extra wood Flaming Pile is going to have. I hope they, like, build a joinery or something. Maybe Bill Surly does. I can just play Recount. For nothing. Or I can take 6 clay for the fireplace. Or actually this wood lets me play Wholesale Market. Turn 2 wood into a point. Net. There are worse things. Right? I think ideally I would like to plow and major next round into potential craziness. Meaning Reedstone is not really effective. Sowing an extra time comes with 2 extra grain, so that can't be that bad. There is really not much on this board for me. Do I get Plow Major next round? Very unclear. I should probably take Major this round. Am I supposed to just build the joinery? The thing is, like, fences could easily be open next round. And I think I'm winning anyway. Fern seeds, nice. Yeah, the capacity will let me breed boar to 3. I am going to be switching the sheep into the pasture. Bill Surly sows, given that they are red and fencing first action. Presumably. And I am done beer stalling. I just have fed. So, that's cool. Wait, that's not what I want to do. Hold on. Nope. Wrong card, wrong card. Wrong card alert. Sorry. We proc clay pit owner, that's fine. And If I'm plowing first move, I get to 3 stone, 1 reed. Yeah, I'm like 2 stone short of where I want to be, so reed stone isn't particularly helpful. It's a I know, Heroic Logic, it is very random. Alright, I don't know what I need to be doing here, completely honestly. If my timer was not a good enough indication. What a jank move. How would I self-rate my aesthetics? Oh, this is like... Alright, Night School Champion Breeder, yep. This is... like a 4 out of 10. Well, once I get the plow, and if I get a sow on top of that, it'll be a lot better. But right now, this is substandard. Very substandard. I guess I am 1 food short of feeding and buying 2 winter veggies. Make it 2 food if I'm buying a rocky terrain, but I think I'm not. I didn't have the foresight for that, Schmog. I didn't have the adequate foresight for that to happen. It would have involved sowing the first grain here instead of here. So that would have made... it looked just as cool. They had Champ Breeder and threw all their wood away on rooms. Wide Peepo sad. Accurate. You would call this Penrose tiling. Oh. Oof. Alright, I think I'm not buying a rocky terrain. Not that it really matters. All the sheep go here. 1 pig runs. I guess I am fed if someone procs German Heath. It'll be fine. I don't actually need the plow for Major Minor to be enough points. But it is only a 2-point move. No, it's a 3-point move. I'm still gonna plow first and assume no one majors. A little risky. Less risky if Bill Surly spends all 14 wood here, which would make sense. Or like 13. If they can't buy joinery, second move. It just doesn't make... Yeah, okay, they're fencing 13. The concern would be Flaming Pile having a second improvement they want to play besides field fences this round. And I'm not convinced that's the case. Taking 3 wood would be fine here. But I am going to keep my wood situation open enough. I don't need this. Yeah, in case I build a stable, which I guess is just as good of capacity. No way S33 goes for a Reno, right? The stone should be safe. At least one of the 2 stone spaces. I think Flaming Pile is the closest competition here. They're hiding 2 points on their Cherry Orchard. Their Reno is like 10 points. They breed another point. They have a big reed stack available as a 3-point move, or it looks like a 2-point move right now. And they get Urgent. Three wood's still there. I think I'm just taking the 3 wood. And greeting Fence Major. I think greed is acceptable here. Am I abandoning the room move? Yes. Field Fences is the reason. They have a 3rd pick, Field Fences. You liked cutting 5 reed? 5 reed was reasonable. I think I agree with that. But we get the cool 6 fences here. The aesthetics are improving. The capacity has improved. We can still stone build as a backup plan if we don't get major here. Nope. Single stable. That's fine. Possible Gray as a 4th pick, Field Fences, not the way this has been playing. Basically missed the entire game, low scoring. Oh, there was no wood. People were terrible about taking wood. Never dreamed we were getting fences again. I dared to dream, and it's gonna pay off. Zero extra wood? Let's not call it 0, okay? There's like 5. 2 plus 3. Checking. Yeah, there's like 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess 8, because this last wood is not happening. I don't know why the stack is messed up, but... correct, Sid. They had Trellis Champion Breeder. And spent 15 wood on rooms. That is what happened. It was a choice. Yeah, I think the Reedstone move I spent is gonna end pretty wasted here. It's not clear I could have like helped myself for this round at that point last round. I just had to waste the action on something, I think. Zach, hello. Yeah, we can play Clubhouse. I forgot I was getting this point. Alright, aesthetics check. I think it just has to be this. They thought it was draft 10 and needed 5 rooms. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Alright, last action. We're good on crops. We can beer stall one more time for fun. 2 sheep is a point. Organic is 1 point. And blocks night school. I figured it out. We could also ditch the pig for fun. So organic can be 2 points. I like how that sounds. KLJ also likes how it sounds. Thank you. One point move. The aesthetics here didn't turn out too badly, I gotta say. We started out pretty sketch, but we got there. Gotta spend pigs to make pigs. That's, yeah, I can't say I've heard that one, Dr. Bois. Alright, and we're gonna end with a casual 3 stone, 3 reed here. This was 3 clay rooms. And I had dreams of building a stone room, but we got to build fences instead. Yeah, I didn't get a good share of the wood early on. Like, my 3 wood action in round 1 turned out to be huge. Growth flipped early, which made me really sad, but we got the clay room 3 stables in round 7, I think. Dairy Crier, thank you. Cry the beloved dairy. What's this farm layout called? Good chick, you like the smiley happy house? Yeah, this is smiley happy house with Luminous 3+2 capacity spaces flipped. Not my best aesthetic work, but it's unique. It's definitely unique. We're gonna end with 51, it looks like. And I don't need to buy a veggie on winter. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this went, I guess. You know, we are using the extremely busted Forest Reviewer, which, despite not getting out round 1, still procced 3 times in stage 1, I think. 50-point Scuffed Farm over a 40 garbage? Yes. Absolutely. The lesson from this game, if it wasn't incredibly obvious, is be as aware as you can be about the amount of wood in the game and react accordingly. my game would have gone terribly if I spent any wood on a room. And I'm somewhat lucky I got to take 6 clay in round 4. But yeah, that 6 clay, 4 clay sequence really got me ready to build a clay room ASAP. You'd give these aesthetics 8 out of 10? Yeah, when you see wood issues, and even though there's a lot of time left in the game in stage 1, it is an indicator when people are like taking 2 wood at the ends of rounds 3 and 4. It's an indicator that there are no wood cards, early wood cards in hand. And then you pair that up with the amount of wood you expect you want at certain times. Like, you just have to understand that games with no wood injection are very different. And I think I just prioritized wood better than everyone else, along with other things, like Forest Reviewer, amazing. Beer Stall with Young Farmer support, amazing. But, yeah. Usually the 10 clay in a round sequence is... Why am I getting a pig? That's just bad display bug. That's a usual round 5 pattern because of how frequently... Well, why is it a round 5 play pattern? Maybe it's around... Well, you know, I don't actually know anymore. It happening in round 4, 6-4 clay is not too typical. It usually happens sometime in stage 2, like 6-5 or 6-4, or even 4-5. You can look out for those opportunities to pivot into clay rooms, and it usually does pretty well. You think Gray did a decent job on prioritizing wood? Oh god, my think time. I really tanked at some points there. Yeah, they did okay. Gray's game was, they lost some points just by sequencing. Like, they spent some first actions on rooms and grows that they definitely didn't need to spend on rooms and grows. They could have been taking 3 wood or something. This one is maybe making its way to YouTube. I feel like this lesson is, you know, not the most exciting lesson. I've already posted Beer Stall games. It wouldn't be my first 40 food from Beer Stall game. It wouldn't be the first Forest Reviewer amazing game, and it wouldn't be the first prioritize wood as much as you can game. Isn't the best lesson from this game to play Draft 8? That's also something that may or may not be posted this coming Saturday from a previous game already. So if I post this to YouTube, it would be more like a rerun. And I have been in the nice position of getting plenty of wins to post overall. We don't say that part out loud, KLJ. We don't say that part out loud. Come on now. Potential for semi-scuffed farms, totally agree. The game is less fun when you get to do everything every time. And I'm not talking about Agricola. That's every game in the world. Like, when I die or have to reset a game, long term, I have, like, started treating that as a good thing. You wonder what the play rate of wholesale market is? That is an interesting thing to think about. Seed pellets was 3 big ones. Reno Prepper was 6 stone. Yeah, this game just worked well enough. Beer Stall. This isn't gonna get me to rate Beer Stall any lower, God, field fences would have been so good this game, too. Field fences would have been ridiculous this game, and I think I'm just happy I took Beer Stall. Is that enough, like, reason to think Beer Stall should be banned? This is ridiculous, right? Thoughts? It's a lot of setup. That's what I'm thinking, Sid. It's one card that costs 1 wood and solves food. And the staples are, like, not necessarily a penalty. Like, maybe you have to fence smaller and or later. Young Farmer did most of the work. This game, it was Young Farmer. But if I don't have Young Farmer, I have a Winter Caretaker Packaging Artist. Yeah. And Winter Caretaker Packaging Artist is not, like, anything amazing, but I'll play those two in Seed Pellets and be fine, too. Yes, less setup than equivalent food plans. That's where I'm thinking with this, too. You'd wait for stats on it? Nobody plays it better than me. My stats with it are insane. Alright, I'll stop being a Chad and sign off here. Thanks so much, everyone, for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'm planning to be off tomorrow, but I might stream anyway. Either Agricola at the normal time, or Agricola late, or Dice Games late. It'll depend on how I feel, but I might throw in an extra stream tomorrow. Who knows? But if not, I'll be back on Thursday for sure, and then Friday slightly late. Gray likes it a lot as well. Never play with it. Gotcha. Take care, everyone. See you next time whenever you can make it back. Bye.